Hello there, my name's Ian. I'm a crime manager and also authorising officer with the criminal and financial investigation teams that work for immigration enforcement through the Home Office. Well, I retired from a policing career where I was a detective superintendent with the Metropolitan Police. I was a detective for nearly 30 years. And I just felt that I had something to offer in this space, dealing with organised immigration crime. My average day? What is my average day? I don't think I've really got an average day, which I think is one of the reasons why I keep doing this job. I've been doing it for 8 years now. One day I might be writing up papers for a project. Another day I may get a call for authorising a directed surveillance operation, and that might mean some paperwork in the evening, liaising with the applicant and my Central Authorities Bureau. Another day might be visiting Dover, where I'm currently dealing with the small boats incursions into the UK from across the Channel in France. So every day is different. Well, that's a mixture again at the moment, because sometimes I have to go down to Dover. I work in a like a police type environment. I also might have to live out of a hotel if I'm travelling around the country, and I do a fair amount of work from home now after COVID restrictions, and also with some of my work I can actually work effectively from home, especially if I'm doing project management and if I've got an interface and synergy on Microsoft Teams or Skype Business, so like the sort of Zoom calls that you might have had at school and college. When I started, the recruitment drive by the Home Office was for qualified detectives. Technically that's called PIP2, which is a qualification through the College of Policing that's given to people that attain detective status, professionalised investigation process, PIP. So that's used across law enforcement. What skills do I need to actually carry out my work? Well, I would say one of the real fundamental skills is clearly leadership. I lead people across the UK. I do a lot of work with continual professional development, CPD work. So where I've got staff in training, part of my role includes actually developing them in their role and their skills and upskilling people that have actually already been qualified. So I work with our learning and development team, and I also work with the key people in charge of all the teams across the UK. So that's one skill. I think also decision making is a massive issue. Making decisions, having a clear rationale. So sometimes I may be on call. So I might be on call for a whole week, every 5 weeks. And I may have to make some fast time decisions. And clearly I would need to have a rationale why I make those decisions, and we use the national decision model, that sort of gathering information from different places, looking at different options that you've got, making a decision, having a rationale, and going round in that cycle again. Clearly I need good communication skills, read, write, listen, speak. So I have to read reports, I have to complete reports, I have to present information to other people, both internally and externally. So negotiation is going to be part of that communication skill. I would also say having awareness and development of change management. So really I'm conducting a project at the moment with other senior officers in the Home Office. It's called the Pathway Project, and this is about how we can have a flexible workforce, how we can support people at different stages of their development. So it's about changing, it's about looking at things that are happening, but it's actually listening to feedback, listening to other people, and then getting people that are local to actually sell that idea and that thought process. So it's not just about you having an idea and then pushing that out, promulgating it. It's actually about other people buying into it and actually selling that product as a viable product. I'm not going to lie, I don't like the politics sometimes. In my environment, working for the Home Office, it's natural and only right that the Minister has a degree of autonomy over what we do and don't do. And I find that obviously, I appreciate the Minister's got a job to do. Sometimes the work that we're doing will get affected, so we might be doing certain areas of work. The Minister might have a decision over something that has to be occurring in a short term, so we have to change direction. Sometimes that can be frustrating, challenges on both sides. What do I enjoy? Well, I just enjoy a challenge. I've been in law enforcement now for 41 years. I like to make a difference. I like working with people. I like solving issues. I like to actually feel that at the end of the day, end of the week, that I've actually accomplished things and I've supported the community and tried to make it a better working and living environment. So long term, what do I see? Well, in my environment, I would sort of say, if you like, in terms of vernacular, that we're punching above our weight. We're a baby organisation, CFI, people haven't even heard of us. So we actually target organised crime surrounding immigration offending. So it's a very challenging environment. We've only been going for a number of years, not like the police where you could say they're nearly 200 years old. At best we're 20 years old in different names or whatever, but the current terminology is criminal and financial investigation. And there's only 400 odd of us covering the whole of the UK. So it's difficult to resource. So for the future, I'd like to see a really well-resourced CFI making a real impact supporting communities. So if you are interested in my area of work, whether it's CFI, whether it's policing, general law enforcement, what I'd say to you is you need to face challenges. You need to face the fact that you're not always going to get what you want first time. In any job, in any walk of life, you don't always get what you want first time. You may need to make 50 applications. You may need to make an application for promotion and you don't get it first time. So you need a degree of spirit and hard work and tenacity. And simply, my main message is just be the best that you can be. Don't leave anything behind. Don't go forward in your life, your career, and look back in 30 years ago, I wish I'd done that, I wish I'd done this. This is the time to act now. Be positive, believe in yourself, and go with your gut instinct, and work hard. And good luck, I wish you well. Thank you.